abundant evidence in our hands to show that you have given yourself to the reading of fortune. Do you deny it?
I am innocent to a witch. I know not what a witch is.
How do you know, then, that you are not a witch?
If I were, I would know it.
Why do you hurt these children?
I do not hurt them. I scorn it.
I have evidence for the court.
You will keep your seat.
Thomas Putnam is reaching out for land.
Remove that man, Marshal.
You are hearing lies. Lies!
Rest in excellency.
I have evidence. Why would you not hear my evidence?
Giles! Giles!
Hands off, damn you! Let me go!
You cannot go with your Giles into court.
Out of my way, Willard. I bring evidence.
Pray, be calm a moment.
Mr. Hale, go in there and demand I speak.
A moment, sir, a moment.
He'll be hanging my wife.
How do you dare come roaring into this court? Are you gone daft, Corey?
You're no Boston judge yet, Hathorne. You will not call me daft.
Who is this man?
Giles Corey, sir. And a more contentious...
I am asked the question and I am old enough to answer it. My name is Corey, sir. Giles Corey. I have 600 acres in timber and additions. It is my wife you be condemning now.
And how do you imagine to help her cause with such contemptuous riot? Now be gone. Your old age alone keeps you out of jail for this.
They're telling lies about my wife, sir.
Then you take it upon yourself to decide what this court shall believe and what it shall set aside.
Your Excellency, I mean no disrespect.
Disrespect, indeed. It is disruption, mister. This is the highest court of the supreme government of the province. Do you know it?
Your Excellency, I never said my wife were a witch. I only say she was reading books.
What books? What?
It is my third wife, sir. And I never had a wife so taken with books. Do you understand, sir? So I thought to find the cause of it. You see, but it were no witch I blamed her for. I have broken charity with the woman. I have broken charity with her.
Excellency, this man claims hard evidence for his wife's defense. I think that
Then
in
let
all
him submit
justice...
his evidence in the proper affidavit. You are certainly aware of our procedure here, Mr. Hale. Clear this room.
Come now, Giles.
We are desperate, sir. We come here 3 days now and cannot be heard.
Who is this man?
Francis Nurse, Your Excellency.
His wife's Rebecca that were condemned this morning.
Indeed. I'm amazed to find you in such an uproar. I received only good report of your character, Mr. Nurse.
I think they must both be arrested in contempt, sir.
Let you write your plea, and in due time I will.
Excellency, we have proof for your eyes. God forbid you shotgun to it. The girls, sir. The girls are frauds.
What's what?
We have proof of it, sir. They are all deceiving you.
This is contempt, sir. Contempt.
Peace, Judge Hathorne. Do you know who I am, Mr. Nurse?
Surely do, sir. And I think you must be a wise judge to be what you are.
And do you know that nearly 400 are in jails from Marblehead to Lynn, and upon my signature,
Aye.
and 72 condemned to hang by that signature.
Excellency, I never thought to say it to such a weighty judge, but you are deceived.
Mary Warren, what are you about here?
She would speak with the deputy governor.
Did you not tell me Mary Warren was sick in bed?
She were, Your Honor. When I go to fetch her to the court last week, she said she was sick.
She's been striving with her soul all week, Your Honor. She comes now to tell the truth to you.
Who is this?
John Proctor, sir. Elizabeth Proctor is my wife.
Beware this man, Your Excellency. This man is mischief.
I think you must hear the girl, sir.
Peace. What would you tell us, Mary Warren?
She never saw no spirits.
Never saw no spirits.
Never. She has signed a deposition. Sir.
No, I accept no depositions. Tell me, mister, have you given out the story in the village?
We have not, sir.
They've come to overthrow
I
his
pray
court,
you,
sir.
Mr. Parrish. Mr. Proctor, do you know that the entire contention of the state in these trials is that the voice of heaven is speaking through these children?
I do, sir.
And you, Mary Warren, how came you to cry out people for sending their spirits against you?
They were pretense, sir.
I cannot hear you.
For pretense, she says.
Ah, and the other girls, Susanna Walcott and the others, they are also pretending.
Aye, sir.
Indeed. Mr. Proctor, before I decide whether I shall hear you or not, it is my duty to tell you this. We burn a hot fire here. It melts down all concealment. Are you certain in your conscience, mister, that your evidence is the truth?
I am, sir. You will surely know it.
I take it you came here to declare this revelation in the open court before the public.
I thought I would, sir. I, with your permission.
Now, sir, what is your purpose in so doing?
Why, I would free my wife, sir.
There lurks nowhere in your heart, nor hidden in your spirit, any desire to undermine this court.
Well, no, sir.
I tell you straight, mister, I have seen marvels in this court. I've seen people choked before my eyes by spirits. I've seen them stabbed by pins and slashed by daggers. I have until this moment not the slightest reason to suspect that the children may be deceiving me. Do you understand my meaning?
Excellency, does it not strike upon you that so many of these women have lived so long with such upright
Do
reputations?
you read the gospel, Mr. Proctor?
I read the gospel.
I think not. Or surely you should know that Cain were an upright man, and yet he did kill Abel.
Aye, God tells us that. But who tells us Rebecca Nurse murdered 7 babies by sending her spirit out on them? It is the children only, and this one will swear she lied to you.
Sir Chathorn,
Aye, she's the one.
Mr. Proctor, this morning your wife sent me a claim in which she states she is pregnant now.
My wife pregnant.
There be no sign of it. We have examined her body.
Well, if she says she is pregnant, she must be. That woman will never lie, sir.
She will not.
Never, sir, never.
Mr. Proctor, if I should tell you I should have your wife kept another month, and if she begin to show her natural signs, you shall have her kept yet another year until she is delivered. What say you to that? Come now. You say your only purpose is to save your wife. Good then. She is saved at least this year, and a year is long. What say you to that? It is done now. Will you drop this charge?
I think I cannot, sir.
Then your purpose is somewhat larger.
He's come to overthrow this court, Your Honor.
These men are my friends. Their
I
wives
judge
are
you
also...
not, sir. Sit you down. I am ready to hear your evidence.
Come not to hurt the court.
Marshal, go into the court and bid Judge Strouch and Judge C will declare recess for 1 hour. Let them go to the tavern if they will. All prisoners and witnesses are to be kept in the building.
If you'll allow it, sir. I've known him all my life. It is a good man, sir.
I'm sure of it, Marshal. Now then, Mr. Proctor, what deposition do you have for us? And I beg you be clear, open as the sky, and honest.
I'm no lawyer. So
The pure of heart need no lawyers. Proceed as you will.
Aye, sir. Will you read this first, sir? It's a sort of testament. People signing it declare their good opinion of my wife and Rebecca Nurse, and Martha Court.
Their good opinion.
These are all covenanted people. Land-holding farmers, members of the church. If you'll notice, sir, they've known the women many years and never saw no sign they had dealings with the devil.
How many names are here?
91, Your Excellency.
These people should be summoned for questioning.
Mr. Danforth, I gave them all my word no harm would come to them for signing this.
This is a clear attack upon the court.
Is every defense an attack upon the court? Can no
All
one...
innocent and Christian people are happy for the courts in sailing. These people are gloomy for it. And I think you would like to know from each and every one of them what discontents them with you.
I think they ought to be examined, sir.
It is not necessarily an attack, I think. Yet,
These are all covenanted Christians, sir.
then they may have nothing to fear. Mr. Cheever, have warrants drawn for all these. Arrest for examination. Now then, mister, what other information do you have for us? You may sit, Mr. Nurse.
I have brought trouble on these people.
No, old man. You have not hurt these people if they are of good conscience. But you must understand, sir, that a person is either with this court or he must be counted against it. There is no road between. This is a sharp time, a precise time. We live no longer in the dusky afternoon